hair look? I straightened it.
It looks really good. I meant to say that as soon as I saw you. You look
Okay,
really good.
Now we
looks fabulous.
Okay.
I was going
Your
to
shoulder
comment, but
showing?
I didn't want to offend because maybe I didn't notice another time or something, so I didn't want.
No, it's never looked this good.
So do you guys know who our guest is?
One of the best session musicians in Canada. He's worked with Corey Hart,
David Wilcox, Seals and Croft, Holly Cole,
Sting.
Serena Ryder, Parachute Club. If you see the
Yes,
video.
Parachute Club.
Rise
That's the
up,
other one.
rise.
Blowing my mind right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Meeting
Mr. Russ Boswell.
Oh,
Hey, there we go.
I just want to jump right in, man. You have gold records behind you. Tell me more.
Value Village isn't only good for old clothing.
A vinyl record of like old Shaka Khan, and then like you spray painted it gold.
Yes, one of them is Boy in the Box, which I recorded with Corey Hart.
Boy in the box.
Serena Ryder.
So many gold records. This is the caliber of guests that we have on this show. Day one.
What about Never Surrender?
There you are. There he is. Look at him. I think that's all we can share because we probably can't afford. How did you hook up with Corey Hart?
1984 is when I joined that band. I drove to Montreal to do a 15-minute showcase. Corey happened to be rehearsing, looking for a bass player. I did my 15-minute showcase, and then I auditioned for Corey's band, and they said, great, let's go. So I stayed. Like I literally had no clothes or anything like that.
How exciting was that for you? That must
Oh,
have
it's very
been
exciting. I mean, I was in my early 20s or whatever, and so it's fabulous.
Does he actually wear sunglasses at night?
The story is he walked into the studio when he had his sunglasses on, and it was night, and the producer said, oh, I see you wear your sunglasses at night.
You in Japan at the same time that Michael Jackson was in Japan.
We stayed in the same hotel. Michael Jackson had a monkey called Bubbles, and this guy is Bubbles' trainer. Do you want to come up and meet Bubbles?
You don't want to come up and pet my monkey. No, maybe he did not say that. Did not.
Well, it was a double suite. He had his room and Bubbles had his other room. You know, we got to wrestle with Bubbles, pick him up and throw him across the room, and Bubbles would hit the wall and bounce back and drop kick the guy, and he was just having a great time.
I want to know about Sting. I want to know how that happened. He's a bass player. You're a bass player.
Look, he's had a huge influence on me since, you know, obviously all of us, any bass player. He literally sat beside me for the show. Look over and go, yeah, there's Sting right there, right beside me.
Watching my fingers.
Watching you play the music that he wrote.
Generous guy. You know, he comes by to chat, and we jammed.
Just to give people an idea, how many stand-up basses do you have?
4.
So how many? Total, all basses.
18.
How much?
Huh?
How many? Sorry.
18.
What?
18?
1-8, yeah.
I don't know what your most treasured bass is.
Yeah. That's my teacher's bass. Lenny Boyd, you know, I was like 18 or 19 years old, and he had a huge influence on me. And he passed away about 4 years ago, and to have it now is fabulous.
You are doing a couple of things before.
Yes.
Yeah, I got Mika Barnes. I'm playing with Mika Barnes out front of the Rose Theater in Brampton on June 13th.
I wish we could talk with you for another hour.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Russ. Thank you so much, man. Wasn't that fascinating?
I could literally have talked to him for like another hour.
Far back he's worked and who he's worked with. How do we want to end? Nothing. We'll just cut it off. That's it.
Well, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to you know.
Oh yeah, send the subscriptions and all that stuff, the notifications, do all that.